us will go out and visit a local small business.
All right. Welcome to week 2.
Of what?
The CrossFit Open. We've got 2 minutes until they announce this. What do we think of week 1? Caleb, you did the workout. Scott, you did?
I mean, it might be because I didn't go hard enough, but I would say it's probably the easiest open workout I've ever done when it comes to like being able to move the entire time.
It was very accessible.
Yeah.
I was very slow. I had a hard time. Obviously, I'm milking a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
But it was much more accessible than I remember in years past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was programmed well. Yeah, I had a heavier dumbbell for some folks, but with those lunges basically being a rest, I mean, people were able to continue moving, and it was pretty good. Yeah. I actually liked it. It might be one of my favorite ones I've done.
I hadn't lifted that 50-pound dumbbell in probably 6-8 months.
Maybe,
when
maybe
I first
5
picked
or
it
6
up,
weeks for me.
I was like, whoa, that sucker's heavy. But throwing it up overhead, being able to get it up there any way you could with a jerk or whatever, it was fine. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It just went very slow, so I don't have much feedback on it other than
You have a nice
everyone
excuse.
Nick went very,
through
very
it.
slow. And then I said, what'd you get? And he beat me regardless of going very, very slow. And then he laughed just like that when I told him.
That was my slow.
That was his response.
It's one of those
like,
workouts
you beat me,
where
huh?
if you go slow,
Jerk.
Right.
it's not hard. You can just go the same speed the whole time.
I think
Where
that's a
you fizzle
mistake
out.
I made is I think I paced it a little bit too much with stepping down and up out of the burpees.
Yep.
Because right at the end there, I sprinted all 24 in a row without having to stop. So I had too much left in the tank, I think.
Gotcha.
Being a little deconditioned too. I didn't... Happy with how I did
Yep.
considering the circumstances. But
So I'm surprised Jesse
been better.
didn't redo it because I think Ronaldo beat him by 1 rep.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I know that didn't Jesse like screw up a lunge at one point?
Yeah,
So
he
had
lost
to-
a no rep on an entire lunge section at easily 15 plus seconds.
Yeah.
So he was on borderline able to almost get that set done if he pushed. But
Yeah, true.
I think
guess he's dealing with other
it's one of
stuff.
those workouts where if you were to redo it, you could easily improve.
yeah, I could have easily got 10, 15 more reps.
Everyone would have.
I could have
likely.
easily gotten like 50 more reps. I'd beat both of y'all.
Well, maybe 5 more. 50's a lot.
Rude.
Oh, it looks like something started on the stream here, but not
Uh-oh. Do we have audio? I don't hear anything.
yet. Oh, I have it muted.
Oh,
So,
Mr.
pull it up
Controlling. He knows how to control it. You mind if I take my shirt off?
Go for it.
Oh,
Too warm?
yeah.
He has a shirt underneath everybody. It's
Actually,
not.
we have the heater on. I could probably turn the heater off as well.
That's all
It's
right.
actually kind of nice in here.
Nobody's taking a bath this time.
As soon as you said that, the water's going to start running shortly.
There's an apartment above us, and they frequent the bathtub.
They did take a
That's what I found
bath
out.
this morning. I was telling Caleb it sounded like a male this time taking a bath.
How did it sound like a male taking a
You
bath?
can hear.
What's the difference?
No, because he was on the phone, just like the female was at one time. They tend to be
Louder
on the phone.
thumps?
Let's get the stream up here. I might have to unplug something. Caleb, entertain everyone quick.
Entertain them? Oh, what am I supposed to talk about? Let's see here. Dave's hint. Some pieces of copper. So I'm guessing something lungy, something quick, something like Fran.
Why would you think lungs because of copper? Tell me.
Tasting pennies.
Okay.
Copper. Blood. Typical Fran thing. So I guarantee you it's going to be some kind of sprinty type
Oh, that's
workout.
heavy lifting. Isn't tasting blood a result of like?
Not for
your-
me. Tasting pennies is usually when you do a short sprinter and then it all hits you at the end. Fran is just the perfect example of that.
Scott and I are back. Looks like they're going to intro the athletes. I'm actually not sure who. Caleb, you said there's
Emily
some
Rolfe
females here
and
this week.
Sydney Wells.
Okay.
That's how we looked yesterday after yesterday's workout. The rower and the bike, laying on the floor.
Yeah, I was contemplating life a little bit during that one.
I think we were blocking
I
the.
was surprised you guys
last
killed the bike
time.
as fast as you did yesterday, considering you're like bike rhabdoed in the
Well,
past.
it worked out pretty well because I got to rest before I biked and I only had to do 10 calories
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
and then get on the rower.
At one point, Jesse did all. Well, maybe multiple times.
Just one round, just the first
Okay,
round.
The first round. He did them all. I looked at you and went,
It was
"Are you
planned.
gonna do
That was the plan.
calories today?"
No, I was going to sit on the rower the whole time.
Oh no.
I did an extra 10 cals at the end, though. Make it even.
Let's turn this up. See what they're saying.
What was it like for you?
Yeah, you know, on a personal level, I surprised myself a little bit.
We need some headsets like that, Scott.
And I think it was summed up best by my friend Matt, who did the
With the microphone on them.
Yeah, look at that.
5 minutes, and he said, "Shouldn't have looked." I think that defines.
These
most
look
of our
cooler, though.
experiences. So yeah, good way to start the opening.
Except for you holding that stupid
Yeah, yeah. What you giving me?
pan to you holding the stupid mic.
We were in the corner. Yeah, we're in the
CMD.
bottom right.
Hi.
Yeah, 361 by Colton Mertens.
Yeah,
You watched
I did
some
watch
of
that video. I love that guy.
Short athletes did pretty good on this one, it looks like.
If you could just throw one right down the plate
With
from
the
Rep speed is all that mattered, you know, when it comes
clean
to
and jerks.
shout out to some
those
of the big
boys.
dogs that are throwing down next week at
You probably had to do an extra lunge every set, but
300s.
Some of those guys close
Crazy.
to the top of the leaderboard on what I think
Not
some
even
people would
300.
call a little guy workout. That was
over mid 300s.
Colton
Yeah.
basically tripled my score. 138.
And we were talking familiar faces with Colton Mertens at the top of week 1, but here we are with Miram van Roer at the top again, just like last year in week 1.
Absolutely, she's going back to back at strong open starts. So last year, I mean, she made a big splash.
I don't remember Von Rohr from last year. Was she at the games?
Not sure.
So we'll see if she can keep that head of steam.
She won the first open workout last year. That's what they're saying.
Well, today it is about competition.
I'm guessing she's very short.
She did it again this year.
Short and got a good engine. Must be.
This is her fifth CrossFit Open, and she's looking to punch her ticket for the second time. We have Sydney.
That just makes me sad
What's making you sad there?
because she's only been doing CrossFit like as long as me, and I'm terrible.
Why does
much younger,
what is the Wells name?
Her sixth
Excuse me? Much-
There,
She's almost
who's
30.
who was the Wells before Sydney?
Brooke,
Is it,
her twin
is
sister.
it a sister? Like older?
Twin
Is it
sister.
a twin?
from these
Yep.
ladies.
Great lead in with the Adrians, right? But we're
They've
here to
never
talk
both
about this
made it to the
competition
games.
between these two. It's a tail of the tape, Boz. What do you see here?
Well, what I'm seeing is that we've
Ow.
got some crafty veterans
doing?
versus, you know, some newcomers to the
Keep
game.
pulling my head down.
I don't know, why is it there?
Pun intended.
Good question.
And,
It's too long.
I think that Brooke has kind of created
Used
a
to have to
big shadow for her
travel.
sister
My
practice
fingers are
starting
crossed for
this
no
up.
thrusters or heavy front squat. Front loaded squatting, no bueno for the back.
No bueno.
No bueno para la
I
salud.
think it's an opportunity for her to step
Got
Para
that?
la salud.
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 Salutes?
Salud.
Drinking?
It's not good for my health. I thought you knew Spanish.
Salud.
Salud. Para la salud.
Salud,
S-A-L-U-D.
Absolutely can't.
Nope.
Can't wait to see what she's
Different language.
I don't know what you're saying.
Salud is health.
I believe so.
No idea what you guys are saying.
I guess it's like to your health, right?
No, I said it's not no bueno.
I
para
heard
la
what you
salud
said, but
for my health.
isn't salud like a salutation, like salud, like to your health or something?
However, you can't
Maybe
miss
I have it
her
wrong.
10 years of experience.
Could be
Maybe we
wrong.
should Google it.
Really well-roundedness, so we'll see what she's got here today.
You talk about the longer the test goes, the more success she tends to have. Well, with the announcement looming and us not having any idea. What
So
we're
why did they choose to move the
it seems like it's
the
only
Open to New York
appropriate
this year?
Get ready to
Why would they? Why would they ever leave Fort Worth after only 1 year?
I don't know. Can't think of a reason.
For health. Yeah, that's what it means. For health.
Yeah. Okay.
Not good for health.
For the announcement of 25
There's
points.
Dave. Did Dave show up last week?
I didn't see Dave last week. I don't remember. Of course, I took a nap halfway through. He might have.
Games athlete, Tammy.
Maybe Froning doesn't like him around.
Dave, I'm Rob Best. I'm the CEO and founder of the Barbell Saves Project.
Uh-oh. Caleb.
What?
Barbells.
Oh, it doesn't mean it's bad for me yet.
Right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And
It's gonna be thrusters.
I'm going to hand it over to my good friend Tammy.
It's always thrusters.
Thank you, Rob. Hi, guys.
Tammy looks familiar.
I'm Coach Tammy.
turn this
I
up.
am the
Here it
head
comes.
coach of the Barbell Saves Project. We offer free CrossFit classes to
After this
anyone
plug,
who is
it'll
in
be a
recovery
little
Has
bit.
she
from
got a
drugs and
nose
alcohol.
ring?
If you,
That is the oldest lady I've seen with a
Like-
hoop in her nose.
She have a hoop?
I think so.
I think she may
Right
have taken
nostril.
it out. Like it's
Just a wrinkle.
maybe it was ripped out of there or
We
something.
were able to help
No,
over
it's there.
10,000 individuals right here
That's
in
black,
the local
yeah.
community.
Can't tell.
So
If you'd like more information,
Yeah, it makes her
or
look
if you'd like to
way
support
younger.
us on our mission, please contact us at the
What, do you think she's old?
barbellsavesproject.org
He
or
said it.
look for us on your favorite socials.
She's pretty
All
old.
right.
60
I
plus.
know, I'm excited.
she's got
Are
those
you guys
smiling
all
wrinkles in her
excited?
eyes, which tells me she smiles a lot. She
Happy
must be a
person,
great
that's
lady.
good.
Yeah, great lady.
All right.
Yeah, now I feel
One
bad.
more shameless shameless plug
Yeah.
for the barbellsagesproject.com.
Shameless.
Follow us. My good friend, Rob Best.
Plug over.
All right. Without further ado, I hold here 25.2.
I don't think you should clap it.
We're not supposed to clap. They're clapping.
Here's the repeat.
Of 22.3.
Oh, everybody remembers that. Wait, tell us what it
If you
is.
don't remember
Wall
this
walks,
one,
double
that's
unders.
fine. I'm going to read it off for you.
That was the first week,
21
though.
Yeah,
pull-ups,
that
42 double unders, 21 thrusters.
I know this
chest
one.
to bar pull-ups, 36 double unders, 18 thrusters, 15 bar muscle ups, 30 double unders, 15 thrusters. Athletes have a 12-minute time cap. Good luck.
I remember this
I don't
one.
remember that one
This
too
is
much.
the one where I was ahead of Jesse. I was 9 reps in on the last thruster bar, or almost, and he comes, crushes them all, and passes me and wins.
I gotta look up 22.3. I
Look at
used,
that scorecard there.
I
it
think
is
I
on
was
the
pretty.
screen.
I think I was
I
pretty
don't
fit
remember.
back
See what we
then.
got for scores, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't finish.
Can
it.
look
I
it up
had a
in
few
sugar water or
thrusters
what?
left.
How do we do that?
15 thrusters. The weight goes up. Yeah. Should we check our scores?
CrossFit Games Open Workout 25.2 is
22.3. So that was.
Standards.
4-time each
Would it be
athlete
in
will
standard?
complete 21 pull-ups,
Minimal tape. That's nice.
Profile.
For setup.
then 42 double unders,
Profile.
I just got a text from Ronaldo.
21 thrusters using the lightest weight.
What'd he say?
FUCKLOL.
Yeah.
Fine.
Begins with
He'll do
18
fine.
chest to bar pull-ups,
Except for the
then
thrusters.
36
just needs
double unders,
To push.
and 18 thrusters.
How do I
using
find
the
a
heavier weight.
logbook?
Benchmarks.
Final round
And the
starts
games.
with
I
16
need
bar
I
muscle
need to find my
ups,
glasses. I didn't realize I'd be browsing my
It's
telephone.
22-3, right?
Heroes, notables,
and
Looks like in
Games.
2022, I
2022.
finished with a time of 10:48.
3.
the total time taken to
No
complete the
results?
workout.
What?
If you do not complete the
No,
workout,
you're not on the right one.
will be the
Oh, I gotta go way
total
down.
repetitions completed
Open.
before the 12-minute
I'll find
time
it now.
cap.
Now you got it right there.
For the official workout description,
March 11th.
standards, and
Did
the
147,
scorecard,
Scott.
games.crossfit.com.
There's 216 reps in the whole thing.
So I did a little over half.
I don't know, you probably got to the muscle ups, right?
Open
Yeah, I probably
this week.
finished the thruster.
So-
Well, I might have gotten into the.
Well, let me pull up the scorecard here for us.
Yeah, we'll be able to find out where 147 landed me. I'm assuming it's right before the
There we go. It's on the website.
muscle ups. All right, so if you make it through the thruster, the 18 thrusters,
Let's get this. Where's this? Yep, right there.
150. So I didn't quite make it through the 18 thrusters. I remember that
56
now.
to get through those.
Yeah, I was
So
halfway
you got
through. 'em.
156 is going to be the time,
Oh,
or
this
the
is the
score to
wrong
get.
one.
as
I
quick as you
remember.
can.
Yeah, I
You don't have
remember
bar
now.
muscle-ups.
Hoping I would get to the attempt a bar muscle up.
Gotcha.
I remember now. And I never
209
did.
was mine.
And there was no way
So
I
you
was going to
almost
redo
finished
this
those
one.
thrusters.
Yeah, I had what,
I'm
7
assuming
left.
130, 95, 115, 135. Yeah, that's where I
I
got.
think I might have ripped my hand on this one. I don't remember. And I don't rip my hand often.
No, 15.
So, should be pretty similar standards.
How many thrusters are there
To,
at the 95?
21, I believe.
Oh,
a few
that's
years
gonna
ago.
freaking suck.
21, 18, and 15.
That's interesting. We got thrusters and pull-ups in week 2. Usually that's week 3. So week 3 finally won't end with thrusters and pull-ups, which is kind of nice.
Is that what it usually is? How do you remember this stuff?
Yeah, every year, the last one is.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not like mixing some?
No.
some-
I'm pretty
something
sure.
Oddly in your brain.
So
Can't trust
5
your
feet
brain
from the pull-up
anymore,
bar,
realize
so I'm
that?
gonna have to put some got tape on the ground 5 feet from the pull-up bars. It seems like there are only tape lines we need. Double unders, scaled.
Well, why don't we go back to the
folks are
video
doing
and we can see
single
how they're
unders.
saying to set it up and they can see how.
They're not doing the workout yet. Scaled folks are doing jumping pull-ups, then pull-ups, then chest door pull-ups.
And single unders,
45,
period.
55, 65, and 65.
No double
85,
unders
105.
at all.
Yep, 1-to-1 singles. Masters are no muscle ups. I like that.
Kind of like worst case scenario for me, because not only is it a bunch of thrusters, it's also
Masters are doing dubs.
getting
though.
heavier as well.
It's not ideal for you, no.
How heavy are the Masters thrusters? Where are they? 45. That's women.
65, 85, 105.
I could probably do
So
that.
it's the same as the
Looking
scale
forward to
weights.
next year.
So pretty straightforward. Tie break time after each set of thrusters. So yeah, if you don't have a muscle up, you're gonna be racing through
Trying to get a good tie break, yeah.
this right here. How fast can you get this done? If you
Well,
think you can
apparently
get
I
one
can't
muscle
in the
up,
past.
Then you want to maybe take your time
have
and
a hard time
leave
getting
yourself
that
like
done
30
against
seconds
you.
for one muscle up. That's another way to approach it. If you think you can get one.
Well, I think even if you're taking your time through, you're going to get to those muscle ups with some minutes to spare, I'd imagine. Well, I guess maybe
Never
not,
know. Yeah,
depending
this
on
weight
their
too
chest
gets
bar.
heavy for some
Yeah.
folks, but you could. If you have muscle ups, the weight probably is not an issue on 2. But
Well, take it nice and slowly. Doing
standard
the,
pull-up reps.
It's funny when I start talking, he just
bar.
jumps right in over me every single time. It doesn't matter.
Go ahead, Scott.
No, it's fine.
We're reading the score sheet here.
I'm good.
You do that to me a lot, though.
I do?
Mhm.
When?
Watch
When
the
do I do
podcast
it?
you just posted.
Just did that once. He haven't approved it yet.
We could
I
have fun
watched it
with
this
counting
morning.
double unders. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
Disapproved.
That's fine. No, it's good.
I thought it was fun to watch.
See, this is going to be my problem right here. See that first circle? That's where I have no pain. As soon as I go below that,
That will be an issue for folks. This really won't. This will. The extension at the top. Chest to bar will be tough for folks. A lot of people will get right here, not quite get there.
We had an issue with basically the clean and jerk instead of the thruster, didn't we? A couple times last. Was it last
the
year? Year
thruster
before?
jerk where they
The
dip.
thrust jerk, yeah.
Yeah.
They, That's what they were pointing at in the second part of the NORAP.
What's it saying for the height of the bar?
For jumping pull-ups?
Oh, never mind.
This
Okay.
is just, yeah.
Yeah.
So if jumping pull is 6 inches above your head, which is it's not the toughest rep. It's a pretty doable, I think, for scaled folks, which is good. So they can at least get through that. Otherwise, pretty straightforward standards, since we've seen it before. I don't remember what the times were. We could probably look that up. What the best times were in
Hey,
2022.
it's sponsored by Yeti.
I think that
I
like
just got a new Yeti.
6 to 7 minute range.
It's like they're going in 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes to look
It's,
it
I
up.
believe it's a 14 ouncer. It's just perfect. Maybe it's a 16.
That looks smaller.
But it's
than
perfect to put-
16. It's maybe 12 or 14.
I think it's actually 16, but it's perfect to put 12 in because you got that cap, which is an extra 2 or so.
What did it say? 4:07 was the
Oh my God.
quickest for the men
4 minutes and 7 seconds.
and women. 4:11.
Well, that's.
So-
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah. Mal O'Brien, she sent the world records faster than the guys, right?
I'm not sure that the
Miller O'Brien.
Close
No,
there,
407.
yeah.
A little bit
So-
quicker for the guy.
who do we got competing? One of the Wells, right?
Sydney Wells and Alexis. No. I forget already.
I'll tell you.
Emily Rolfe.
That's right. See if they were in the top here. Yeah, it's gonna be a.
Oh yeah, we can
Burn.
look at what their time was last time.
I have to move to the keyboard.
It's a 12-minute cap.
So a little bit shorter than the 15-minute AMRAP we had. So it's for time. So Next week will probably be a 2-parter. Something heavier, maybe. A sprinter and then a
I thought that was going to happen last year. I don't remember it ever coming to fruition that
Is
way.
that 6? You see that, Caleb?
Where? Which one?
Top of the screen.
6:31.
6:31 was Sydney's. See if she beats that.
Sydney Wells was 6:31 last time, and then Emily Rolfe. I think Emily Rolfe is more of an endurance athlete. If I remember, typically does better with longer workouts.
LFE.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, she did really well.
Where is she?
5:13.
5:13. Okay.
So
37th place.
to see if they do better. I'm not sure. I think people can go faster, for sure. So I think as the weeks go on here.
So Emily Rolfe is definitely the overall pick for this workout. Quite a big time difference there.
It's a treat being here at CrossFit Incendia. Listen in to how owner David.
But that's also, you got to think about this. That's before Sydney Wells ever even made it to the games. So she's probably substantially more fit now than 3 years ago before she'd ever qualified. True. You know what I mean? So I bet you she'll cut at least 30 seconds to a minute off.
So you got to start behind your barbell, rope in the middle.
She's definitely more muscular than she used to be as well.
Our sport is measurable, observable, and repeatable. This is a repeat workout. Boz, we know that Sydney Wells has a previous best in.
Just put the cameras on, not on the rig. See it all wiggling.
Is listed at 5 minutes and 13 seconds. What's that tell you about what we're about to see go down?
Well, I think we're going to see.
Is Emily the tall one on the left?
The back one, yep.
Oh, she's a short one on the right.
She's that one.
I don't know.
The tall one on the left.
They look. I think they're similar.
That's the
heights.
tall one on the left. So she's the short one on.
I'm pretty sure Emily Rolfe's taller.
Maybe it's just the camera angle. She's definitely shorter.
She got a no rep in the first one there.
Rolfe?
Sydney did.
Really? I
On the
thought
left.
hers looked even more shallow, that first one.
She might have. I was looking to the left. I think I saw her judge. Signal.
I mean, it's going to be a mental battle to see who can hang on. And then the question is, do you get demoralized if you have to break one of those skills up?
I'm going to break those skills up. I'm not going to be demoralized. Cut
I
everything
don't
in
remember
half.
what my rep scheme was.
I'm going to go for
Sure.
cutting everything in half. 11-10,
Gotcha.
I think, would be the play.
Crafty Canadian veteranship on display right there. This is a many times games athlete on full display.
Chest bar. Yeah, that's going to be a sprint here.
I mean, we're only talking the difference of a couple of reps right now.
Well, for these people, it's a sprint.
Yeah. See if they can go unbroken on their bar muscle ups. I believe you can have help loading the bar. So
Yeah,
weight
I
should be
remember
changed
last
out
year
already,
people
yeah.
changing your weights for you. So
Analytic effort. But Emily Rolfe choosing not to break anything up yet and just like right to work on those double unders. I'm curious to see what each of these.
This is one that I think the elite folks will probably repeat for sure, and
unless you're really confident there.
That's right. Emily Rolfe ahead by about
I definitely think you can improve on this one too.
transition right to the barbell for her next set of now 18 throws.
what Emily's doing really well too is those transitional periods. She's instantly on the rope in between, where Sydney seems to be walking a little bit slower. But
be an
maybe
interesting
she's
way to-
saving it for those muscle ups, bigger sets. We'll see.
We should consider doing this where you team up with somebody that's similarly fit as you and like face each other and kind of do it or side by side at least.
Going the same heat.
Here's, I don't know if I
Yeah,
like that
it's each
because
other.
by himself, Ronaldo maybe would give up, but when I was chasing him, he never stopped. He beat me.
Yeah, you guys did it side by side.
Yeah, we did last week.
Yeah.
We're pretty
See
similar
if they take
level.
any breaks here. It's a 15 in reps. Muscle ups.
This workout wouldn't be so bad if I could go this fast. I'd be done so quick.
They don't have the rep counter at the top of the screen this week.
Uh-oh.
They have it on the boxes to the side.
Emily hanging on for a big set. And you'd think this was a part of her game plan the entire time, boss. She paced it just enough to have these reps in
Took a break.
reserve so that then she could dictate how she needed to break up the bar muscle ups.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at 171 reps being the target when these athletes have done those bar muscle ups. So
71, so she's got 8 more.
See the score for Sydney. Looks like she's just a couple reps back.
We're at 166 for Emily Rolfe. She's off the bar, onto the barbell. Or onto the jump rope, I'm sorry.
And just 30 dubs.
A reminder for
Double unders are kind of inconsequential in this workout for most, and it just keeps your heart rate up.
That's unreal. I mean, that's already past. These athletes are
Tire your shoulders out a little bit, but
Yeah, that's
it's
true. A
not
little
ton
less
of them.
recovery. Although if you struggle with double unders, it is a problem then.
I think she's going to beat her time if she can hit these.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she's going to beat it by a lot. She's got
There was a
plenty
no
of
rep
time.
there, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. When she catches that in that squat clean, she's too high.
I'm pretty sure I saw her judge's hands go, so.
Yeah, the first rep on each of them seemed like that.
Man, and Emily Rolfe just so stoic. You would never know how hard she's working just by watching her. Oh, and I spoke too soon. We see a little effort on the face there. But Sydney picking it up and
Oh, no sub 5.
Look at that cycle rate.
And this is what we got to watch. We know that the cycle rate's a little faster for
See
Sydney.
if she can catch up here.
And her pace has slowed. With
just
only
saw-
4
Got-
minutes left, what are we going to see?
I just saw the hand go up for the judge. We know she's getting close. I don't think Sydney can get there. Hand goes up for Sydney. Last rep for Emily.
And that's it.
5:19.
Rolfe, she will take 25.2 in person, and Sydney right behind her at 5.
She cut over a minute off her time.
Yeah.
Can't be mad about that. I mean, almost a minute improved over her last attempt at this.
They don't look that... I think it's muscle fatigue for them. They're not that gassed.
Yeah, it's definitely a gymnastic workout for the average person, and then for these folks, it's just maybe a shoulder fatigue. That'll set in. They're definitely tired, but you could tell their shoulders were on fire there.
They'll be ready to go in an hour. They're going to go again in an hour.
You're going to do the workout?
They're going to go again in an hour, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, they'll maybe
Shake it
wait
out
till the
and
next
back.
day.
Yeah. Take a recovery drink.
Yep, unbroken through the
Sit in an ice bath. Get ready to go.
super smooth on these double unders. First to the bar.
Dude, we could put an ice bath back here. That'd be fun.
Looking smooth and
Now, is it a mistake to go
know if I
unbroken
wanna
in the
take a
first
step
round, Nick? That's a good question for me.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember.
I wonder if I have any notes in my sugar wad. No, I just have my... I do have my tie break, though. Oh, never mind. I thought I did. No, it doesn't have any notes.
You don't have anything written down.
She took like 3 rests in the last 3 movements. 0 in the first however many. 9.
I think the gymnastics, let me look at the reps again.
21, 21, 18, 18, 15, 15.
Okay. Your 2 sets on pull-ups, unbroken. In the thrusters, I think if you're taking quick breaks, you might as well 2 to 3 sets here.
Save a little grip for those chest bar.
If you take 2 breaks, right, doing 3 sets, and your breaks are 5, if you only waste 10 seconds there,
8, 7,
take the
6,
breaks.
something like that.
That's probably going to be better than going 21 unbroken. I'd probably do 2 quick sets on the chest bar, and then unbroken. And then same thing here. Probably 3 sets with 2 quick breaks just to make sure I'm not completely gassed with the muscle ups. And the muscle ups, I think you just gotta
Do what you can.
come out with a pretty big set and see what you got. Don't go to failure, but get a
Try to get
substantial
5
set
done or something.
So you can kind of chip away at the rest of them.
I'll be doing 18 sets
And
of
then
chest
this
to bar
is going to be
pull-ups.
that tough one. This is where you got capped
I got capped
last time,
7 reps
right
in.
at the end.
8 reps in. I was on 8 reps in.
I want to say I remember doing like at least 5 right out of the gate on that, and then
I think that was my problem coming
Something like
off
that.
of the bar muscle ups. I got there and I couldn't do more than like 2. I think I did 2.
Did you get capped too?
I finished 10:28 or something.
Oh, you had lots of time then. Yeah, you did really well. I guess my main concern here is those
10:40.
thrusters, whether or not I can do them.
Take them slow, right?
Yeah. Might be something that wearing my lifters, although I hate wearing them for the double unders.
Oh.
Those sets are kind
Yeah.
of inconsequential.
Yeah, with the amount of double unders, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, I think trying to keep that torso a little more upright for me, helping me hit that depth, which is going to be the issue for me. So I think that might be
For sure.
the play. Even if I trip in each set once, it's not, doesn't really matter.
Yep. I'll probably RX this one and just go slow again. See where I get to. Scott, how about you?
Shut up, Nick.
What? Why is that funny?
Because I'll RX it and I won't even get through the second thing. That's my goal, to get through the second thing in thrusters, like the 18 thrusters, because that's what I did not do last time.
Because the chest to bars will
get
slow you
myself
down. Is
up.
that what you're?
Yeah, I'll do ones. I mean, my shoulder's still
Oh, that's
milking
right.
that. But even 3 years ago, when I was much younger, you know, I still did singles and chest to bar pull-ups, I think.
Quick singles isn't a bad way to go.
Right.
As long as they're quick.
Yeah, I'm curious for myself
Turn
how
around
this will
each
go
time.
compared to 3 years ago. Because I would say I was fitter 3 years ago, but I was weaker.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly I'll probably
Get to those.
get a couple muscle ups. That's my guess. For if I go slow.
I think you should probably quit after the 30 double unders if you do get through those muscle ups.
I might even make these strict.
I don't even think you should try the thrusters because it's pretty
Just
heavy,
for fun.
heavy for thrusters at this point for you.
135. I won't get to the last barbell.
Yeah.
But won't happen with the speed I'm gonna go.
So with your
I'll be
with your
standing
going
by with
slow
a-
and pacing, you just trying to keep your heart rate down, or what's the look at
just
with that?
keeping the intensity down
Yeah.
overall. I might go
Let that
strict
happen.
pull-ups, and then I'll just do the thrusters in 3 sets.
Strict pull-ups for the chest to bars?
Yeah, why not? It's for fun. I'm not going for a score. I'm just
Singles?
going to work out. Probably start with twos.
Twos?
Yeah. And if I start to fail, I'll kip. But I think that's probably that'll keep my heart rate down, and then I'll be totally fine with
The double unders are
jump
such a
rope, so.
short period of time; it don't really matter.
115 will be a little heavy here, but should be all right. Yeah. Otherwise, week 2. Any quick predictions for week 3 now that we've seen the first 2 weeks?
Well, would you count this as a heavy barbell? I mean, for a thruster, it's fairly
This is-
heavy with the 135 compared to most times.
So the gymnastics are definitely taken care of here. And
Yeah, all the pull-ups and rig stuff.
And the barbell is 135. That's probably getting there, but I think there's probably going to be like a deadlift of some kind next week.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
And shuttle runs?
Something
They're
I
gonna throw
should be
shuttle
good
runs
at.
again in?
Shuttle run? Potentially. I wouldn't mind seeing a shuttle run. The last shuttle run workout, I did not like just the way it was
Because you could
designed.
walk and get
Yeah,
a better
like,
score. Because I repeated it and walked and got a
burpee
better
pull-ups.
score.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might. I was thinking maybe another 2-parter like that though. Something with a heavy barbell.
I'd love to see a barbell complex
Oh yeah.
instead of a single rep.
Yeah, they haven't really ever
know.
done one of my favorite ones, like the CrossFit total,
Right.
where you've got X amount of time to hit 3 lifts. You know, that's kind of something pretty cool.
That's probably getting into like the next level, the next step, those who make it to the...
Well, yeah, that was a quarterfinals workout, but it was
would
my
be-
favorite one I've ever done.
It would be extremely difficult to do that in an hour with 2 groups of people because everyone would basically warm up before the time starts. Then the time starts. Then you do your lifts. it would take forever.
Well, what are we missing from the judges' course then?
Well, the judges' course covered a lot.
It just covers. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's
Well, I
what
think
would be in the workouts.
I think primarily they try to cover what's kind of upcoming.
Well, they will cover what's coming, but they also covered a bunch of stuff that won't come.
I'm saying deadlifts.
Well, I mean, you could see that in the
deadlifts and shuttle runs is a good bet.
Mm-hmm.
But could also just be deadlifts and rowing paired with something else.
Deadlifts and wall walks.
Wall walks.
I hope there's no wall walks. It's just such a pain to set up, and then it gets people upside down that
Shouldn't be upside down. Yeah, that's true.
It's just a little dangerous. You know, people want to push themselves and go for it, which is great, but sometimes you just can't stop
Someone
people.
say
And then
deadlifts and
injuries
handstand
happen.
push-ups, huh? Diane?
Yeah, I don't know when the last time we had a handstand push-up is. Standard changes every time, so.
Well, right. If they do the stupid forearm thing again, I can't even hit that standard.
No, it seems like they've just done the box, or not the box, the line.
Yeah, so
on
much
the
better.
floor.
You remember
Lately.
the double Diane one? You basically did Diane,
Double
and
D.
then you got to rest until X amount of minutes, and then you had to do basically heavy Diane with
Right.
315 and then handstand walks.
And walking, yeah.
Yeah. That's one I would like to redo with different standards because I got 21 no reps in the handstand push-ups.
For sure.
You know, like
Yeah.
my Diane time's pretty quick, but I think my Diane time during that workout was like almost 6 minutes. It was at 21 no reps.
All right. Well, that'll do it. We'll see everyone next week.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Yes, sir.
What are we calling this?